I'm telling you, these weirdos in Hollywood just don't understand. Listen to this garbage right here.
It isn't easy. None of it is. Waking up and choosing to be yourself. Proclaiming a space belongs to you when you don't feel welcomed. Teaching people on a daily basis how to address you, and dealing with the frustration of reteaching people a word that has been in the human vocabulary since the dawn of time. They, them.
Right there, ladies and gentlemen, look at the faces right there in that crowd. That is the entire U.S. population for the most part, sick and tired of hearing about this they, them crap. I'm telling you, it didn't land. You know, there's like a scene in Mean Girls, one of my personal favorites, by the way, where that one chick was trying to make fetch happen. You know, that's what they, them is. They're trying to make this crap happen, and it's not going to happen. It's never going to be a thing. I'm sorry. I've seen the they, thems and the she, hers and all this pronoun crap being erased from, email signatures left and right. There was a time where everyone was putting this shit in their bios and in their email signatures. Everyone was doing it. It was starting to pick up, but then people realized that it was stupid, right? That it's never going to be a thing. And they started, smarten up, and now they're not using it anymore. But then you got Wicked over here, right? Cynthia Erivo still trying to make it a thing. It's not going to be a thing. I'm sorry. It's not. All right? You got the oldest book in the history of mankind, the Bible. Never once do you see it in there. You got the stones in Iraq. The first languages. Never do you see a they, them, or pronouns, either a man or a woman. She and her. That's it, And here's the thing, man. If I meet someone and they're like, hey, please call me, use they, use this, use that. I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'll do it. If it makes them feel better, sure. Why not? I have no problem doing that. What I do have a problem with is these weirdos, especially in Hollywood, these lizards, bro. I'm telling you. Look at it. Look at it right here. Weirdos, bro. Weirdos. Trying to push this ideology on us. That's what I'm not rocking with. And especially the children. I mean, this isn't Wicked like a kid's movie or some shit? And they're trying to, they got the lead actress, which by the broad does have some pipes on her. I'll give her that. She can sing. She should stick to singing. Not trying to teach lessons over here talking about pronouns. But let's keep listening to this.
Words used to describe pedantically two or more people, poetically a person who is simply more. It isn't easy to...
Man, she really thought she was cooking with that one, with more. Simply more. So, with these non-binary people, they're better than us now? I mean, what are we doing here? Let's keep listening.
Ask people to treat you with dignity, since you should just have it because it's a given. It isn't easy to learn to grow who you are if the world around you is knocking at your door, telling you to stay in...
So anyway, that's Wicked right there, man. That's Cynthia Erivo. These dummies actually, they're thinking about making her the new Storm in the MCU, which I think would be a huge mistake, huge disaster. I don't think they should do that. I think they need to stay the hell away from Cynthia Erivo here. They keep shoving her in our face, telling us that she is the next big thing. And in reality, when it comes to actresses, if it ain't Sydney Sweeney, we don't want it. We don't want it. I'm telling you, bro. They need to learn, these Hollywood people. They need to understand that we're sick and tired of this woke garbage. I mean, we had an election. Most of the country agrees that's all garbage. We don't want it. We don't want you guys pushing this weird shit on us anymore. We're tired of it, but they're just not going to learn. They never will learn. It's going to take them losing even more money and more money like they did with that Rachel Ziegler Snow White movie for them to finally realize that this whole woke ideology, that the message, all this garbage, it has been rejected by the people. We're not interested. We pass. All right? We just want to be entertained. We don't want you lizards to try and entertain us anymore. We're good. Your message has been heard and it has been rejected. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.